love in the Windy City, there's only one place to go. Meet the dysfunctional family that runs Chicago's #1 matchmaking agency.
You're my ex-wife. There's a reason.
Lisa and Jim used to be married. Now, thanks to this homewrecker, they aren't anymore. But they still all work together.
Don't you think a lot of women would kick you in the ass and tell you to hit the streets?
They also work with their 2 kids, Jamie
Mom!
and Annie.
Stop! Seriously, stop!
And even though their personal lives are screwed up, they're still crazy good at finding you love. Previously on LuvBiz.
Good news.
You did a great job. Awesome.
You guys went to see Aaron?
Yes. Absolutely.
Working with my ex-husband and his former mistress is the worst, but now he's stealing clients from me and my daughter. She was gonna go see Aaron.
We got him. What does it matter?
You go behind our back all the time, both of you scumbags. I'm gonna call Annie's ex. You big piece of My daughter's boyfriend cheated on her. It's just like my ex-husband cheated on me. I hate this guy so much. I want to kill him.
So you think that that was okay?
I just want to tell him not to call anymore to get out of our life.
Stop! Seriously, stop! I'm not kidding! I'm just sick of her always being my business.
She's going to end up with this guy if you keep pushing her away.
That's what I'm afraid of. I don't know what to do.
I'm coming to Chicago in a few days. I'll help you.
Patti Stanger, the Dalai Lama of matchmaking, is coming to town to help me with Annie. Oh, God, Patti, that would be so great.
I got a great client, and then we found out Rusty took her home, so.
Rusty, you didn't.
No, I didn't her. I made love to her.
There's something about Rusty that my mom doesn't know. And if she finds out, she's gonna kill me.
You're so cute today.
Love Lowe's.
All right, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
To another day of drinking.
Working.
Around 5 o'clock, all the young professionals in town are getting off work. They're hitting the bars because it's happy hour. The best hour.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you single?
I am.
These people are ready to unwind, mingle, hopefully find love. Nikki, you are working as hard as you've ever worked today.
I know.
You weren't with her. She's thrown up already.
I'm very cute.
But of course, Nikki always takes it too far. When we're knocking back a few, she's knocking back 12.
You know, there's vodka in that.
That's not. If there wasn't, I wouldn't drink it.
Oh my God, Nikki can barely speak because she's drunk.
No rules for you.
Now that I'm buzzed, it's time to go stalk my prey. I'm a lot older and I know a lot more than these kids. I can pick up guys with my hands tied behind my back and blindfolded.
You guys need to dance on us.
It's fine. I'll be fine. I have nothing to worry about.
I hate you. Rusty and I have been secretly fooling around for the last couple of weeks. I might just be on the rebound from my ex, but I have a tiny little baby crush, okay? Am I blushing? Whatever.
I really like you.
Shut up. My mom would kill me if she knew I was fooling around with a coworker. She just thinks Rusty's just a big slut, and he kind of is.
Let's have a drink. Come on, let's have a drink.
But I do kind of like him. He actually is a nice guy.
Come on, I'll be fine.
Hey.
I have nothing to worry about.
No, like for real though.
Hey, how you guys doing? Good. I'm Nikki.
Hi, John.
Are you guys single or are you guys together?
Together.
It doesn't seem like you guys really are.
I will do anything to recruit guys, even if I have to break up a guy from his girlfriend, just so I could get them as a client.
What bothers you the most about her?
She does try to wake me up early, and that's annoying.
All right, so you're a sex freak?
Nikki, I don't think they're the questions you should be asking.
Why?
So, just genuinely, are you in a relationship?
Yes.
Okay, so great. These aren't the people you want to recruit.
Okay.
You know,
Party pooper.
you're great.
It was nice meeting you guys. I'm sorry. You know what? I will give you my number.
Have a fantastic
Call me when your relationship fails.
To meet you.
I'm sure it will.
Good job being in a
Okay,
relationship.
hand.
Whatever, there's more fish in the sea, and I'm not out of ammo yet. Come to mama, boys.
I'm Nikki. What's your name?
Cameron.
Cameron, nice to meet you.
Chris.
Chris, nice to meet you. I'm from LuvBiz Chicago. I was looking to see if you guys are single, looking to meet new people.
You know, I'm not.
Why?
I've got a girlfriend.
So?
I mean,
How have you been with her?
4 years.
That's not that long.
It's pretty long.
It might seem unprofessional to the untrained eye, but you know what? There's a method to our madness. You want to have a couple of drinks and have a good time with these people. You want to be on their level.
What about you? What's your story? What are you looking for?
I'm not looking for anything.
Really? Are you a hermit?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
We need to set you up, and the first thing I would recommend is you don't chew gum.
No, I'm just gonna continue that part.
Am I having a bad dream right now? I mean, I can't let this dirty bitch out of my sight for 1 minute.
Once you hit 5 years, you're done. You need a backup to the backup. I'm telling you, it's gonna go like they all do. That's why I'm here.
I hope not.
When do you have sex with her?
Yeah, I'm not getting into that.
Nicole,
All right. Well, it's nice meeting you, gentlemen.
come on here.
Hey, hon.
We still are a business,
I know.
and we are a family business.
Okay.
And you just take it a step too far. Okay,
What do I do now?
you gotta act more appropriately. Nikki needs to realize her job does not revolve around happy hour. I don't pay her to drink, I pay her to matchmake. This is ridiculous.
You don't have to get inebriated.
I'm not
That's not-
Are
I
you
know.
kidding? What time is it right now? Am I
understand, but you
Absolutely not.
Okay, good.
This way, I only come to these events because you pick point everything I do.
Every time we go to these events, I always say we got to make sure we follow the rules. We got to do the
you
whip.
have so many rules.
Because you guys
I
need
feel like you're a
guidance.
principal.
Tomorrow, when Queen Patty comes here and sees this, Icky Nikki better be on her best game.
You're like a child. You're like a child. I have to treat
The
you
more
like
you
that.
give me rules, the more I want to do something back.
Well, you can rebel, but you're going to rebel right out of our company.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I apologize. I am so sorry. I got it.
I don't have to even fire her because if she gets on Patty's bad side, she's going to be begging me to quit.
I got
You
it.
got it?
Yes, I'm so sorry, and I apologize.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! You look great.
You look amazing too. Hi. Here I am, Chicago. I'm ready to fix the town up.
I'm so happy to see you. You have no idea.
I love it here. I'm here in Chicago for business, and I'm coming to see my girlfriend Lisa at LuvBiz Chicago. Lisa has screwed up so much with Annie. I'm here to save the day. You know, sometimes you're my big sister, my little sister, all rolled into one.
I really feel like we get each other.
Right. Chicago and Jersey, what are you going to do with that, right? So what's been going on?
Oh, business is great, but I really messed up with Annie.
You know, you can't meddle like that. Lisa is out of control. No mother calls their daughter's ex-boyfriend. Like, is she insane?
Hi, this is Lisa, Annie's mom. I need you to stop calling my daughter. You weak piece of
Can we talk about something else?
Stop!
Seriously, stop! I'm not kidding!
She was really in love with him.
Oh, and then he broke her heart.
With the breakup and the two timing. And
You need to stay with your matchmaking at the office, but when it comes to your children, they're your children. I've seen plenty of overbearing mothers before. It never works when they try to do it on their own. That's why she needs my help.
I mean, she's not even looking at me, and I gotta work with
Okay,
her.
listen, come here, give me your hand. Listen. We will fix this. I'm here, I'm in
scared I did it this
Chicago.
time.
I'm in Chicago. We're gonna fix this.
I want her to fall in love.
Okay, well then if you want her to fall in love, then we have to put our heads together. We're both amazing matchmakers. That's our job.
I couldn't talk to her clearly, but you're gonna talk to her.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't have a lot of time here.
That's
so
okay,
in the
we'll
short
work
amount of
it.
time that I'm going to do this, we're going to put this internal boot camp into play, but she cannot know. She will run for the hills if she
She's
knows
not
doing
gonna
this.
know. Everything's the same. You're gonna just say you're
Okay.
helping us with the business plan. You're in town. You thought you bought whatever it
If
is.
she
We'll make up
finds
some
out,
bull-
I just don't even want to think about if she
won't
finds out.
find
I am so ready for this. Lisa and Annie are like family, but I've got a lot of work ahead of me. I'm going to need to find out what type of guys Annie really likes and any secrets that she's been keeping from Lisa. I have to know everything. Project Annie.
Thank you.
Got it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right,
Let's
go.
do it.
How'd everything go last night?
I actually ran into a group of firemen at the salad bar at my grocery store. So no, I have 3 from that, and then 4 from the event.
And they're all single?
I actually ran into a group of like 20 firemen.
Fireman, yum. Rescue me.
Annie, how did you do?
I did well. I got 5 people in. Like Daniel said, 3
Hi, guys.
Here. Yay!
I know I'm late, but I have a good excuse. I hired a new recruiter. Jamie, scoot over. Leave the chair open. Move over.
Oh, new recruiter.
Yes.
Is the new recruiter coming here?
Yeah, the new recruiter should be here any minute. Patti is kind of known for her very direct, no bull style. My team is going to be so shocked.
But Lisa, is this person experienced or just kind of new in the business?
You might say, you know, they're experienced.
Okay.
So guess who the wind blew in?
Hi, guys.
Oh my God.
How's it going?
This is either going to be good or really, really bad.
Okay, bitches, it's on. Is anyone double dipping? You know what double dipping is? Lisa knows, because sometimes you meet at work. It happens, right?
Nobody here. Nobody here. Are you guys sluts?
These recruiters are all over the place. What the hell's wrong with them? The clock is ticking. I don't need you talking to girls. Let's go. Okay, did you get his number?
Not yet.
How about I decide who the she goes out with and get the number?
Can I say one thing?
I don't give a get the number.
Okay, say something. Say something.
Hi, guys.
Look who the wind blew in.
Oh, my God. How's it going?
So Patty's here to help us grow our business.
Awesome.
How you doing? How's it going?
Patty's like an aunt to me. She's one of the people who actually understand my mom and she understands our business. She's also just an inspiration. She's the best matchmaker in the country. So it's a big deal to be working with her.
It's such a pleasure to meet such a badass bitch.
Oh, thanks. Well, from one badass bitch to another, girl, I hear all about you, right?
Kisses to
Right?
you. Oh my God, what a
Seriously.
pleasure. I feel like I'm dreaming.
Clean up aisle 3 over here.
Well, I'm here to help you guys.
So I brought in the best of the best.
You did well, Lisa.
Let's give it up.
And I got the best team in the city. So let's work it and show her what we could do.
The truth is, I'm really here because I have a special project, and I need recruiters. Since Lisa's trying to avoid looking like a psychopathic, meddling mother, I'm taking over the matchmaking for Annie. But first, I need to find some helpers who meet my standards. I just want to understand, like, what makes you all such great recruiters? You know?
This.
Okay. Okay, well, like, listen. Enough of you. Enough of you. Let the women go first.
Always women first.
I just want to let you know that, okay? Hit me, mothership.
My approach is to be charming, so I love to walk up to a man and just say, please tell me that you're already married, because I can't imagine that you're absolutely single and looking for love. That's my approach.
I like the fact that Vanessa's style is proactive, but I don't know if I would buy her line. If a client senses that you're baiting them, you will not be able to reel them in. Daniel,
Yeah.
how are you going to get me to join?
I think I'm pretty, like, what is it? Comfortable just going up to people, kind of starting conversation. I'm pretty
Okay, but you gotta have
sociable.
some kind. Look, with that hairdo, you gotta have a catchphrase.
I'm quick
some
with
kind of
compliments. I
edge.
can say,
Okay, so
you look
compliment.
stunning.
I like Daniel, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to reel in the alpha male for Annie. He seems a little timid, and I really need go-getters for this. Who's got a better hook here?
I like to hit on them first. Like, it sounds bad, but obviously compliment them, make them feel comfortable,
Right.
and then get into, like, details of, like, who they are, what they're doing. And
But you're at a bar and it's so noisy and you can't hear anyone speak.
that's even better. You get close to them. You get close and you get deep to them. You get close and
No wonder I don't like you. Rusty has the mojo to really go out and find the right guy for Annie. But will he do it? Or will he just bring the same typical ass player that he kind of is? Are you Animal?
Yeah.
Okay, I heard you're the new guy on the street.
Yeah.
Beware of the person with the top knot and the man bun. How you gonna pick me up? Do it. I want to see role play with me. Come on, let's go.
Okay,
No time like the present. Let's go.
Animal, don't forget the eyes.
Oh, wow. That came out strong.
So, what do you like to do for fun?
I like to go to the beach.
Probably look great in a swimsuit.
Animal is sweet. But if that's your name, you really need to add some bite to your bark, because I am buying it. I want to hear from the cute one over there.
I don't see adorable.
What's your name?
She was talking to me, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
You're irritating and annoying.
Oh, my God.
What's your name?
I'm John.
Bring me your best game. Come on. I'm sorry. I gotta know what your game is before I can tweak you.
Dude, picking up Patti Stanger is like fighting Mike Tyson. I think my testicles just crawled into my stomach.
So what do you do? How do you pick people up?
You know, I tell them the truth. You're the most gorgeous woman in this room. And, well, I think, you know, when you walked in here, I just felt like time stopped a little bit.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
You took my breath away.
Oh, wow. This guy is good. Cougars must love him. Why are you a good recruiter?
I don't know. I just kind of approach people and say, hey, are you single? I get to know them. I get deep quite quick. I've got a good network. I know a lot of
Great
people.
accent.
A great accent. Adds 3/4 of a point, apparently. My husband tells me.
Oh, so you're married?
I'm married, yeah.
Being a married recruiter is not an easy thing. I love Louise's personality, but I don't know how far she would go to get a client. How many's single?
I'm single.
The whole staff is pretty much single.
Is anyone double dipping? You know what double dipping is? Lisa knows. Sleeping with the client. Because sometimes you meet at work. It happens, right?
Nobody here. Nobody here. If I know it's a client, I'm not sleeping with them. But the last time was an accident with the other guy. I just feel like eyes being burned in the side of my head. And look, it's Annie. I can't help the fact that women are attracted to me. It helps me do my job. There's plenty of Rusty left over for Annie. Trust me. No, the Russian girl, Anya, I didn't know. That was an accident.
More accidents, right?
Rusty's a flirt. I know how he is, and like he gets a lot of girls. And that just kind of makes me think, am I crazy for letting myself get involved with the biggest man whore in the company?
Nikki does it really well.
No, I do not.
Besides, she likes the staff.
Oh, my God.
You know what? The truth is, I'm really here because I have a very exclusive client. She's quite beautiful. She's quite young. She's successful. She kind of picks the wrong boys, and I'm going to teach her how to pick the right boys. But I need recruiters to go out into Chicago to find me the right guy. So this is a special, special project.
I'm trying to keep my mouth shut because I know it's my daughter and I'm not supposed to be involved in the whole situation. So I'm kind of like trying to keep myself occupied and wanting to blurt out, it's Annie, but I can't say anything.
Is she looking for someone around her age or a little older?
She in Chicago.
Everyone's like listening and taking notes. Annie's even taking notes. Doesn't even know it's her.
I'm going to pick a few of you to go out with me, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how to recruit Patti style.
Patti style.
Want to learn my tricks of the trade? You got to watch me in the action, okay? Seriously. Family excluded, staff excluded on the matchmaking side. I'm the matchmaker. Nobody gets into my house. I only need recruiters right now, okay?
Oh, so we're out. Why don't you go ahead and cherry pick the recruiters you want to go tonight?
I think I'm going to take John, definitely.
First pick. Patti obviously has great taste in men.
Who else should I pick?
I want to be a part of the Patti sandwich.
I'll be the lettuce.
I could be the meat.
I'll be the pickle.
I got my work cut out for me with this group. There won't be a lot of laughing unless they do a good job with Annie. If these guys don't deliver tonight, I'm gonna fire every single one of them. I need a woman. Okay. Vanessa is the mother of all ships, okay?
I can't wait to learn from the master.
And Louise I gotta have because Louise and I have synergy.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
So I gotta take those three. There's one slot left.
Pick Rusty.
Rusty, you have a lot of game and you're aggressive, but would you scare a man away? I'm worried about the intimidation.
Right. But Patti, I must, interfere with this because Rusty is our go-to guy.
Yeah.
If we need to get something done and it's like we know he can handle the case.
I don't know.
You can count on him.
I don't know. I guess I'll take Rusty. All right, Rusty. But you better prove me right. I don't want to make sure that it makes sense. And let me tell you something, okay? There is no sleeping with this client.
What the hell, I'm like the best recruiter here, and Patti didn't give me the time of day.
If you tell me not to do something, I'm not going to do it.
Not only am I older and wiser than all these recruiters, I'm smarter, yeah, than all these other recruiters here.
Now you're with the big barracuda of all barracudas. She's got John, Vanessa, Rusty, and Louise, the 4 recruiters, but they have no idea
who they're recruiting for. I may be biased, but this is the most important client we ever had.
Recruiters, I'm going to text you later, location, the whole thing. Okay, you, I want to take out to lunch.
Okay.
Thank you, my baby. Okay, all right, I got to get out of here, guys. It was great seeing you. Bring your best game, okay? Go big or go home.
Yeah! Boom! Bye, honey.
Bye! These recruiters are having fun right now, but if they don't bring me top-notch recruits tonight, I'm going to rip them a new. What's going on in your dating life? What's happening?
I'm dating. I just haven't really found anyone that I'm like super into right now.
I really wish that I could tell Patti about Rusty, but I don't even really know where I'm at with him.
There's nobody else? No one. Are you ready to recruit?
Oh, yeah.
So ready!
Okay, you want to know who you're recruiting for?
Oh.
Annie!
Wow. Wow.
I don't think so. That's not gonna work.
I don't give a. Get the number. Hey, sweetie, how's it going?
Good. How are you? Good to see you.
Oh, you look so pretty today.
So do you. You look so cute.
I'm having lunch with Annie so I can figure out what kind of guy to set her up with. But I promised Lisa that I'd keep my matchmaking with Annie under wraps, so I have to be kind of sneaky about it. I gotta catch up.
I know, it's been a long time.
Hey, Lisa,
Yeah?
you know what time Amy's getting here?
She should be here shortly. Are you ready for her?
Are we ever ready for her?
I have a client, Amy, who's kind of a difficult client, and I've been like setting her up. I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what to do with her. I mean, I told
Well,
you.
we tried age appropriate. What's right?
We tried not age appropriate. We tried younger. We tried
How younger
older.
did we go?
We went like in their early to late 40s. Historically, I can match people, at the most within 6 months. But Amy's coming up to her year anniversary with us. She's a 59-year-old art teacher, divorced twice, and has rejected most of the guys that I've set her up with. She's coming in today to find out what the problem is. At this point, I'm running out of single guys in Chicago to set her up with.
Yeah, after a while, it's kind of,
Well, all we could do is hope and pray she doesn't show up. What else could I say? I'm not looking
She'll show
forward
up.
to it, too.
She always shows up.
What's going on with you? Like, I
know.
don't know anything. Like,
I know.
Who you're dating, what's happening. I know, like, mom and dad are having, like, their issues.
Right.
So how's it working with them?
Crazy.
Do you like it?
I like it. I do. I like it, but they're absolutely insane. I mean, it's hard working with your parents.
Do you have to take sides with either one of them?
Absolutely. If I don't side with either one of them, they think that I'm siding with the other person, even if I am just giving my objective opinion
You don't
about
just
it.
walk away from it?
You
From
can't.
both of them and
well,
say, look,
see,
I'm
the
not
thing
taking
is,
sides?
the work comes home and home comes to work.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't really walk away from it.
What's going on in your dating life? What's happening?
I'm dating. I haven't really found anyone that I'm like super into right now.
I really wish that I could tell Patti about Rusty, but I don't even really know where I'm at with him, and I haven't told anyone yet, so I'd rather just not make it a big deal.
So what kind of guys do you like?
I just want to find like a nice guy.
How many of your dates consist of, like, you going out and meeting them on your own versus your mom fixing you up?
Mostly the ones I go out will be people I meet on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Guys I always go after are like the ones I shouldn't like.
You like the bad boys. You're
Right.
Like, you have the problem like I have.
Yeah.
Is it because they're a mystery and you can't crack it?
I think
can't
so.
You can't
I think
wrangle
so.
them. They're a mystery.
interesting to me. Like I want to figure it out.
I know how challenging it is. I'm single now too. So
Yeah, right.
There's some good-looking guys that come through my door, major millionaires, and I'm always like, you hope Cinderella one day the guy walks in, he's the prince with the slipper, and
Yeah,
you're like,
right.
okay, that's my guy.
Yeah, like you'll
But
know.
I've never heard one matchmaker say I met my husband and he walked through the door. Not one.
Yeah.
In this business, we do find love for everyone else, and we're always looking for other people, so it's hard to find someone for yourself.
I like the quiet ones, tall, dark, and mysterious in the corner. And
But I feel like John was trying to hunt you today.
oh, really?
Yeah, he was smitten.
You're the most gorgeous woman in this room, and I think when you walked in here, I just felt like time stopped a little bit.
He was adorable.
You think he's cute?
Yeah, if he was older. I'm a little bit old for him. I could be his mother.
But he dates older.
Oh, right. He's
Yeah.
into cougars?
He does.
Oh, okay.
He does. No, he's actually really sweet though.
Well, we'll see when I go recruiting with them.
As I'm talking to Patti and she's opening up to me more, I have this great idea. I think that we should find her a boyfriend because she wants love, and who better to find her one than us?
You go to a lot of events?
Yeah, I go to almost all of our events.
Are there a lot of men there?
It just depends. Depends what events we do.
This is a perfect plan. Patti's on the hunt, and I'm gonna find her perfect match.
So how long are you here for?
Only a few days.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go, what to do. This is going perfectly. Now that I got the scoop on Annie's love life, I can start the matchmaking process. And she has no idea what I'm up to.
She has no idea what I'm up to.
You know, I'm single. Let's go down the town, have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Hey, how are you? Most clients, they come in once, we go through the questions with them, we get what they're looking for. This is Amy's 10th time coming in to talk about what she wants. We're gonna listen to her, we're gonna hit the reset button and start all over again from scratch.
We wanted to make sure that we were all on the same page and we had an objective vision of what's going on.
Well, the men that I've met really aren't my type.
Okay.
So.
You could tell me what your type is.
They're nice guys. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just not exactly for me.
Mm-hmm.
Last year we made thousands of successful matches, but every now and then you get a nut that you just can't crack.
The last guy was out of shape and so forth.
So you didn't like him because he was out of shape? How old was he?
No, it was many things. It's never going to be one thing for me.
Amy's what we call in this business a fault finder. She's always focusing on the negative instead of the positive. And that's why she has a really hard time making connection with people. Were there qualities about him that you did like? And if they were, what were they?
Well, the few men that I spoke on the phone were not at all my type. I'm looking for somebody energetic.
Energetic.
Willing to kind of do things I want to do. I definitely want somebody physical. No secrets, very honest.
Open?
I'm looking for somebody who has a good sense of humor, because I'm funny.
What age range do you typically meet?
They're usually actually wind up to be younger. I want the whole package. Otherwise, why bother? I've already been married twice.
Amy is just like one of those people that has a very high opinion of herself and really unrealistic expectations. Her laundry list is unbelievably long for a woman of her age. We could go older.
No, it's what I think is attractive. Could be totally different than someone else. And that's why for Lisa, who's been trying to help me, she might think he's attractive.
Who's she looking for? George Clooney? He's taken, Amy. Get real. Come to earth. We fixed you up with a lot of people. We made a lot of introductions. We're kind of tweaking it right now.
We're always recruiting. That's what we do. We're going to keep an eye out, and we're going to get things. We're going to get this done for you, okay?
Awesome.
Okay. Amy lacks a little self-recognition that she's 59 years old. She typically wants to date younger, but it's going to be really difficult if she keeps thinking she's going to younger, unless she wants to support the guy and be a cougar. Thank you, Amy.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
We're going to do our best. We're going to go back to the rooms and go through the files and go on the computer. And
at some point, it's going to be a reality sandwich for her, though.
She's making my freaking head spin.
Hopefully, this is Amy's last visit. She's got me on speed dial, and I don't know how many more late-night calls I can take from her. Wow.
I know.
Amy didn't make it any less long. That's the truth.
Well, I got to confess something to you.
What happened?
Didn't you think it was a little funny that Patti's here?
Hey, when I saw her come walking in, I didn't know what to think. I'm thinking, this is awesome. It's great. Why, of course.
I did a 911 call on her. I told her. I said, you got to help me. She's going to try to match our daughter.
What?
Jackpot. A secret does not last long in this office.
You absolutely promised Annie you would no longer meddle. And what do? You get on the phone and you start calling. I should have known the instant I saw Patti that Lisa was up to no good.
I reached out to her. She helps everyone.
But really, you really got to stop poking around in Annie's life. You
Jim,
really
I'm not meddling. You know what? I'm just trying to help her find somebody. And since I couldn't do the job, I talked to my friend Patti.
When you promise her to stay out of her life,
I'm out of her life. I put Patti's not.
And then you put
Patti's
Patti
in her life, and she's doing it as a favor. You should be kissing her instead of luxury.
No. I'm not
the
arguing.
typical you.
No,
I mean, I can't even help it. The typical you. Yeah,
I'm agreeing with the end result. Okay?
Yeah, but you got to always act like I'm meddling. This isn't meddling. This is coming because I love her and I wanted to find somebody.
I don't know who Lisa's kidding here. This is the very definition of meddling. I don't know when she's going to learn. Got to stop the meddling.
I know. I'm trusting God and I'm trusting Patti.
This could be awful.
I think that we should try and set Patti up.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm serious.
There's absolutely no way we should be doing this.
I think that's an amazing idea. Did you hear what you just said?
I think it's crazy.
Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Alyssa.
I like the fact that you looked at him and he had it straight away.
They know what the to do, and they're not doing it. It's how about I decide who the she goes out with and get the number, and I don't want to hear another word out of your mouth or I'm going to throw your out.
Can I say one thing?
I don't give a get the number.
Jim, do you have any more coffee?
What?
Can you get me a cup of coffee?
No, thanks.
You have no idea what it's like to work with your lame parents.
I'm just like so relaxed. I don't feel like
go
getting
ahead.
up.
You can.
Jim, please get me a cup of coffee with cream and sugar.
No, thank you.
I'm gonna fire you.
Go ahead.
Your parents that are divorced.
Can't you pretend like you still love me? Go get me coffee.
Nope.
Your parents who have been divorced for 20 years and still fight like crazy people. God help us all.
Can't you just go get me coffee?
I'm working.
Is anybody out there yet to get me coffee? Jim? Jim? Hello.
Hey.
How are you? I'm exhausted. Oh, between...
Hey, it's been a very long day.
the day.
But a very
Well,
good day.
What did you think about Patti coming to town?
Unbelievable.
So
I
exciting.
can't believe you
Wasn't
brought
it
her
cute?
here.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute, isn't she?
Yeah, she's adorable.
We got some things to do tonight. Thank God Jim and Jamie are here because Nikki looks like she's sleeping.
Can we talk about Amy today?
Oh, Amy.
Can we do that?
Amy.
Is that okay with you? You were there.
guys
You heard,
see her,
you heard.
Can't wait.
So you didn't like him because he was out of shape? How old was
Well,
he?
no, it was many things. It's never going to be one thing for me.
So let's
I'm
do
nauseous.
Who wants to do the list? I've called a 911 emergency meeting tonight because I needed Jim, Jamie, and Nikki here brainstorming what to do with Amy. Amy list. Working with Amy has been a real endurance test. When we have a real tough client, I mean, all the special forces are in. We're all in. What's her love language? Let's do a little quick pop-up quiz. We have to do whatever it takes to get the job done.
Physical action.
You got it. Action equals sex.
They have to be health conscious. They have to be intelligent. They have to have a great sense of humor.
She wants some young.
Playful.
Wait.
You know what? We've got to talk to her about how she's going to dress on a date.
Yeah, she was kind of marmish.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just go.
Yes.
Okay, honest, wealthy.
What other place can the bosses that are exes and the next mistress get together to help a crazy old lady find the love of her life? It's been functional for 30 years. It's been dysfunctional for 30 years, but for some reason it works.
Let's keep the list going longer because I want to see this.
Don't forget she's off for the summers because she's a teacher.
I've tried so many approaches for Amy. I've found guys with the qualities that she purports to want. I mean, what's left? Getting her a mail order Russian groom? The thing we got to really realize is that it's almost like a needle in a haystack, a unicorn in a zoo. I mean,
I didn't know unicorns are in zoos.
That's my point.
Really?
Oh, okay.
That's my point. It doesn't exist.
Oh, all right. Listen, I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
Obviously, her mirror and her perspective is totally different than what we're seeing.
Well, yeah. We want to know what's
We
going
need
so
her to see
wrong.
the whole picture.
Why she can't get a second date? I mean,
she's scolding them.
Yes.
She's spanking and scolding them. She needs a piano.
That's one of the problems with teachers. Sometimes they tend to talk down to the people. They're used to talking to little kids, and they have a tendency to over-explain. It sounds really condescending. They don't mean it, but they come off that way.
this client is all over the place. If I had the same standards as Amy, I would be a virgin still.
I don't know. I mean,
how are we going to do this? How are you going to match her? I mean, you've matched her so much. I'm not even really sure that the guy Amy wants exists on the planet Earth.
I have an idea. Why don't we put her with one of our recruiters undercover, and we won't tell her?
Like sneaky?
Yeah.
Nicole, you're using your brain. Very good.
All right.
Good job. Guys,
I'm impressed. Bingo. Sneaky Nikki comes up with this grandiose plan. By putting somebody like a decoy to find out what's going on in her head, we are going to find the real story once and for all.
What do we have?
John Massarian, just what the doctor ordered.
Really?
Hey.
Hey, John, how you doing?
He's perfect. He's good looking, he's successful, he's personable, he's articulate. If anyone's gonna find out what's going on between her ears, it's John. All right, Amy, get ready for your unicorn.
All right.
Come to mama.
I found the hottest bar in the financial district of Chicago. There's a singles event happening, and I know the promoters. This is going to be a great place to let some matchmaking happen. No one has any idea that this is for Annie, and I can't wait to see the look on their faces when I tell them. Come on. Team LuvBiz. Hi. I couldn't tell them earlier because I had fear of one of them telling Annie about it. But now that we're away from the workplace, it's time to let them in on the true secret.
Are you ready to recruit? How ready are you?
Oh, yeah. So ready.
Okay, you want to know who you're recruiting for?
Who?
We are recruiting for Annie!
Wow.
Wow. Recruit for Annie? What? You gotta be kidding me.
All right, now, there are rules. There are rules. Only you four and I know about this, okay? Yes. Okay, you got your game on? Yes. Okay, I'm expecting amazing things right now. Okay, how much do we love Annie?
Yes,
we love Annie. Do we want Annie in a serious relationship? Do we want Annie away from her scumbag boyfriends?
Yes.
Okay, this is gonna be tough. You got a room full of people?
Annie's not looking for some Joe Schmo. You need to find some grade A man material. I'm talking smart, successful, and fit. And don't forget tall.
I want to see you make it happen. Make it rain for Annie. All right, go off and recruit.
Okay.
No, thank you. I'm gonna let my fellow recruiters do this one. Just show me where the bar's at.
Our Annie, we can do this.
That's awesome. Yay.
Come on. What are you talking to each other for? Go recruit.
I don't want to recruit for Annie because I'm with Annie. I'm seeing Annie.
How do you all know each other? We do.
Here.
Oh, you don't? I love this. This is a singles mix-up. Yeah.
There are tons of hot single businessmen here, and I know this is the type of guy that Annie has been looking for.
What's your name?
Daryl, so you've gotten the bad girl out your system, and then you would move on to a good girl.
The difference between recruiting and dating apps is the personal touch you get with matchmaking. A, you don't know if they're real on the apps. B, do they even really look like their picture or 50 pounds overweight or 20 years older? That's why people hire matchmakers.
What are your names?
My name's Kyle.
Jess. Kyle and Jess. K-Y-L-E. J-E-S-S. Okay.
All right, Tom. It was John.
Nice to meet you.
Elise, good to meet you guys.
Rusty has the mojo to really go out and find the right guy for Annie, but he's just hanging out and socializing. What the hell? If I see people doing what they're not supposed to be doing, I am going to go nuclear.
These gentlemen right here, they're out of the picture.
That guy was good. He works with special need kids. I said, you're in.
Ron Jeremy used to be a special ed teacher. Fun fact.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey,
Honey, how are you?
don't you look cute?
Thanks, guys.
You look
Tell me the
terrific.
scoop. How was lunch?
What'd you talk about?
So, I had a really good time with Patti. We talked a lot about relationships, and I actually had a good idea.
Yeah.
Alice.
Okay, so I think that we should try and set Patti up.
Are you kidding me?
No,
You
I'm
really think
serious.
I think that's an amazing idea. Did you hear what you
No,
just said?
I think it's
crazy.
No,
it's not crazy.
We
You
had
listen to her.
We had a really good time. We talked a lot about relationships. We're both single and we're both matchmakers. I also kind of was getting into, you know, what kind of guys she likes and her relationship, stuff
And
like
what
that.
kind of guys does she like?
Well, she said she's like me. She likes the bad boys. She
Like
likes
you?
the mystery guys.
Like risk reward here. Come on.
Yeah, but think of
Jim,
how
but
great
just
it would
think
be.
how exciting it would be for our business. You're talking about growing the business national.
Yep.
This would be a totally different way to start it without even have to have, I mean, we would just grow overnight. If we match up the biggest matchmaker in history, we could blow up our business overnight. And then everyone will want us to match them and help. If Patti is going to help me with Annie, Annie's going to help me with Patti, they're going to be distracted, and I'm going to come out smelling like a rose.
Yeah, it'll be tough, but who isn't? in our business.
There's absolutely no way we should be doing this. I don't want any part of this. You guys are on board with this?
Yeah.
I think it's genius.
This is going to be insane. What if we can't do it?
Seriously?
But what if we can do it?
It'd be hard, but not impossible.
Exactly.
And who better to do it than Annie and me? What about me?
I gotta agree.
It was my idea.
Hi, Rusty. Hi, Alyssa. Man, this is bull. Picking up guys for the girl that you're smashing at work. I'm not really looking for matches for Annie.
How about I decide who the she goes out with and get the number, and I don't want to hear another word out of your mouth or I'm going to throw your out.
Can I say one thing?
I don't give a get the number.
Annie's a wonderful girl. I think you would like her so much.
I'm excited. That'd be great.
Look at you two drinking at the same time.
I'm not really sure what to say.
She called me cheater.
Yeah, no, I didn't call you cheater.
Are you guys sluts?
He is not.
Oh, so you are.
These recruiters are all over the place. I don't know, maybe they are a little bit nervous because they're recruiting for matches for Annie, the boss's daughter.
I'm John.
Rosa.
Rosa.
Yeah.
They're talking to girls, my recruiters, and we're recruiting for Annie. Being a good recruiter is more than talking to random people and taking random numbers. It's qualify, quantify, and close the mother out. If you don't know your target, you will not succeed. They know what the to do, and they're not doing it.
Bob, you have to stop doing what you're doing.
I don't need you talking to girls right now. I need you focusing on Annie.
I know, I get very into it.
I don't want to, you're not trying to get a client today, you're trying to get her a match.
Patty does not pull any punches. When she gets pissed, you better listen.
Let's go. Move it along. Seriously.
I'm a college graduate.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Eventually go to grad school for
I
it.
love that. I like that a lot.
You are reading me like a book.
Finally, Louise, Vanessa, and John look like they're on the right path. But Rusty?
So, but you like picking up girls, you're like, well, you're out of the picture.
I don't know what the hell's going on with him. He knows Annie. He knows exactly what type of guys that Annie likes. He's dropping the ball. Time is short, and so is my temper.
Hey. Hi, Rusty.
Hi, Alyssa. Nice to
Hi,
meet you.
Alyssa. That's a firm handshake. I'm into it. Man, this is picking up guys for the girl that you're smashing at work. I'm not really looking for matches for Annie, but I gotta pretend to do my job, you know? Hi, listen. Oh, yeah. Who are you dating? One of these guys?
Not here, but
Oh. You're always open? We'll talk. I'm into it. Yeah.
Rusty is flirting with women instead of getting men for Annie. I am about to lose it. What's going on with you guys? So who's single? You're single? Okay, did you get his number?
Not yet. If I'm gonna
How about I decide who the she goes out with and get the number, and I don't want to hear another word out of your mouth or I'm going to throw your out.
Can I say one thing?
I don't give a get the number.
I'm with Annie, but this is Patti Stanger telling me to recruit. I don't know what to do. Gentlemen. Wow.
We're going to find some really good guys if I have to ride these recruiters all friggin' night long. You think you live in the Windy City? You have not seen the Wicked Witch of the West.